Champion of what?
Oh, champion of what?
I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lyles K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
And another breaking news story we are following. We are now hearing from the lawyer of former Texas Longhorn star Xavier Worthy. According to Williamson County jail documents, he's charged with assaulting a family member by impeding their breathing or circulation. It's a third-degree felony here in Texas. If convicted, Worthy could face up to 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
In the famous words of rapper Boosie, treat a queen like a queen and a hoe like a hoe. So my twin, Xavier Worthy, y'all always say we look just alike, was arrested yesterday for domestic violence. But you know, in Texas, if you get that call, they have to take somebody to jail. So whether you did it or if you didn't do it, somebody has to go to jail. So unfortunately, that's the position he was put in. And we know that he was dating track runner Tia Jones. And in less than a year of even knowing her, he proposed to her. He had her at the Super Bowl and things of that nature. All of this in less than a year of even knowing her. But like the great, glorious King Future Hendrix say, she belonged to the streets. See, a lot of people gonna focus on what he did in the position that he's in and not focus on her actions because they hate accountability. Now, I'm not justifying what he did, not to even say he even did what he's accused of even doing. But they say Twin was arrested and he'll be out in a day or two for apparently putting somebody in a chokehold, and more than likely it was Tia ass. And his lawyer put out a statement. It says, "We are aware of the allegations that led to Mr. Worthy's arrest. We are working with law enforcement in Williamson County to ensure that they have the benefit of the totality of circumstances that led to the allegations. The complaint was recently asked to vacate Mr. Worthy's residence upon the discovery of infidelity." So basically, his bitch was cheating, and he caught her cheating, and he told her to check up out that hoe, and she didn't want to check up out that hoe. It says she refused to do so and made a number of extortive efforts prior to resorting to this baseless allegation against Mr. Worthy. And I 100% believe this. He called her cheating ass cheating. He told her, check the up out my crib. Cause I do everything for you. I done had your ass at the Super Bowl. You at my games, every game, front row with my jersey on. And your mother is cheating on me. And I catch you cheating on me. Check your mother about this hoe. So he told her to kick rocks. And she didn't want to leave. So if you don't want to leave, I don't know. I ain't never been through this before. So therefore, I'm going to remove you. And in the midst of me removing you, you threaten me with these allegations because you know it's going to potentially put a dent in my career. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he put his hands on me and things of that nature. When more than likely he didn't. And more than likely he's probably innocent. But the fact that you were cheating, lying ass, I can't even say what I want to say, but that, and it ain't gonna be no accountability hell for that. And I even made a tweet about this. I said, nah, getting an NFL top 10 draft pick to propose to you in less than a year of even knowing you and have you at the Super Bowl, then cheat on him is diabolical. These hoes are insane. Future was right all along. See, Future been telling us about these bitches since 2012, and we've been refusing to believe his eyes. But the proof is in the pudding. You can't trust these bitches. And I often see girls say things like, oh, why does that successful black man have... I don't even want to get into that. Anyways, y'all know where I'm going with this. Can't trust these hoes, man. And never propose to a bitch that you know less than a year.
Chiefs rookie and former Texas Longhorn football player is no longer facing charges after being arrested in Williamson County. We told you earlier today that Xavier Worthy had been arrested on a felony domestic violence charge. Now one of Worthy's lawyers says the DA has declined prosecution of the case. Williamson County online jail records Saturday showed that Worthy was arrested Friday by deputies and held in the county jail. His charge, assault on a family or household member. Now, in a statement after his arrest, Worthy's attorney said he was innocent of the charge against him, claiming the allegation was made by a woman living in Worthy's Williamson County home who had, quote, refused to vacate the residence and made a number of extortive efforts after the, quote, discovery of her infidelity.
Man, the actions of pro sprinter Tia Jones are disgusting, and she needs to be in jail. But I made a tweet about her recently because she got Xavier Worthy, my twin brother, sent to jail for some shit that he didn't even do. And then she tried to extort, bro, and ruin his career. He got a $16 million contract. She tried to get that taken away because she got caught cheating. So I made a tweet. I said, old girl cheated on Worthy, was caught on camera, assaulted, bro, attempted to extort, bro, lied to the cops to ruin his career and his $13 million contract. When the news dropped, everybody was celebrating his potential demise. But now it turns out he didn't do anything and she did everything. Send that filthy thought to jail. And just like she was trying to ruin his career, Adidas Running pulled the plug on that night crawler. These bitches gotta start taking some accountability for their actions. You can lie on a motherfucker and ruin their career, but luckily you were caught on camera, and that's the only reason he free. If it wasn't for camera and technology, he would probably be sitting in jail and everybody be clapping and cheering. But bitches like this get to do whatever and then walk free with no consequences once it's all over with, because he ain't gonna press charges. He already said he wasn't pressing charges on the hoe. But when motherfuckers get to doing shit like this, you gotta be real stiff on a bitch. This is unacceptable. And the fact that if there was no cameras, his whole contract and shit would have been gone. They need to take her fucking contract and send her ass to jail and send her ass back to the streets and have her ass on OnlyFans for some money.